his guys, his top guys about fertilizer, moving fertilizers. My expectations from this COP are that leaders around the world will not only talk, but walk the walk, because we've got millions of people that are in serious trouble right now because of climate shocks around the world. And if we have immediate action and the funds and resources necessary, we can stop migration from happening and destabilization of nations. But the leaders have got to step up, and they've got to step up fast. Well, what we need, for example, on just early warning systems is about an additional $75 million for early warning. I'm telling leaders right now around the world, with all the problems that we're facing around the world, there's not enough money to fund everything. It's like you've got icebergs in front of the Titanic. Do you want to rearrange the chairs on the Titanic or avoid the icebergs? Loss and damage and other programs are very important. Adaptation programs, all of these things must be prioritized because they are icebergs, because the poorest of the poor countries facing the droughts and the flash flooding that they're facing right now will destabilize and have mass migration. But because of climate and conflict, what we're facing now, the amount of monies that we now need to stabilize nations, what we're facing right now, for example, like in Somalia, already 4 to 5 seasons of drought back to back to back. Syria, the worst drought in over 50 years. We're seeing this globally, and we're seeing on top of the droughts, loss of production of grains in countries around the world, and we're seeing flash flooding like you saw in Pakistan. So we are in a time of turbulence, but we've got solutions so that people can adapt and survive. Failure to do that will mean we'll have more mass migration at an extraordinary cost that the world just cannot afford right now. Refugees don't want to leave home, but if they don't have food, any degree of peace, they'll do what they need to do for their children. Russia exports more fertilizer than anybody on planet Earth. I don't care whether you love or hate Russia. You need these grains and these fertilizers to move. Otherwise, people all over the world are going to starve to death. 8 billion people on planet Earth. 50% of them depend on fertilizer. So we've got to get this stuff moving. There's no time to waste. And the whole planet is at stake right now.